Today, we're going to talk about something huge by starting with something really, really small. Just one word, actually. A word you probably use all the time without even thinking about it.
Yep, that's it. Glass. I mean, you look through it, you drink out of it. Seems simple enough, right? Well, it turns out this little word is pulling a double shift. And figuring out how it does that, well, that's where our whole story kicks off. So, a word you know. But do you know its two sides? Okay, let's dive right in. We all feel like we've got a handle on the word glass, but it's kind of like it has these two completely different personalities, and you've got to know both to see the bigger picture here. Okay, check this out. On one side, you've got glass, the material, the stuff windows are made of. It's just stuff. You can't count it, right? You'd never say, oh, that window is made of 3 glasses. It's just glass. But then you've got a glass, a thing, an object you can hold and drink from. You can have 1 glass, 2 glasses, 3 glasses. See? It's the same word, but it's playing 2 totally different games grammatically.
So if you say something like, I could see through the window glass, that's the material we're talking about, the uncountable stuff. But if you say, he filled up my glass again, now you're talking about the object, the cup. It's pretty cool, right? It's a perfect example of how English can be super efficient, packing a ton of meaning into just one little word.
And get this, as if that wasn't enough, even the sound of the word changes. In the UK, you're going to hear that long ah sound, gloss. But over in the US, it's more of a short ah, gless. So this word isn't just flexible in its meaning, but even in how it rolls off the tongue. Okay, so this is all pretty interesting, I guess, but why? I mean, why are we spending all this time on the word glass? Out of the, hundreds of thousands of words in English, what makes this one so special? The answer comes down to this number, 850. Seriously, this number is the entire reason glass isn't just another word. It's why glass got an invitation to a very, very exclusive club. The 850 list, a special club for words. So that number, 850, it's not random. It's the name of a list, a super carefully curated group of words that were put together for a really specific reason.
And boom, there's our connection. The word glass, with its 2 different jobs, is on that list. It's part of the basic English 850. In fact, it was chosen because it's so versatile. It does the work of 2 words, but you only have to learn 1.
A toolkit for English. What is basic English? All right, so this obviously leads to the next big question. What is this system? What is basic English? And what's the point of having a list with only 850 words in it?
So basic English is what's called a controlled language. Now that just means it's a version of English that was simplified on purpose. The whole idea was to create a super simple, super effective tool so people from all over the world could communicate clearly. And the entire thing, the whole system, is built on just those 850 core words.
So what was the thinking behind this? Well, the whole goal was to pick the most common and hardest working words to build a really strong foundation for anyone just starting out. It lets you talk about all the essential stuff, objects, materials, what people are doing, without getting totally buried under a mountain of vocabulary. It's all about clear communication, right from the get-go.
Why simple matters? The power of a shared language. And really, this all boils down to one huge idea, the amazing power you can find in simplicity, especially when you're trying to build a language that everyone can share.
You see, by limiting the number of words, basic English doesn't actually trap you. It's the opposite. It sets you free. It gives you this accessible, totally manageable way to step into a global language. It's all about empowering people to start talking, to start connecting, like right away. So think about that. We started with just one word, glass, and we ended up here with a whole system designed to connect the entire world. It's such a great reminder that sometimes less really is more. So I'll leave you with this question. If a whole system for global communication can be built with just 850 words, what could you build with them?